This was me about a month ago, on a 3-week vacation with my hubby through Greece, Italy, and the UK, living the life. This is me now, living a life that involves a bunk bed, a computer, and an ever-shifting definition of the word career. Yeah, it's kind of a long story.
Falling, fading, crashing into a dream. Till she rises in her sighs and she's bursting at the seams. No, there's nothing as it seems.
My name is Elsie Johnson, and I am a 27-year-old blogger, entrepreneur, and business coach for fierce women with unconventional or entrepreneurial career goals. And as of last week, I am a 27-year-old blogger, entrepreneur, and biz coach who lives at home with her husband's parents. Alright, so we're back from our honeymoon. It's actually day 2, I think, that we've been back in Ohio. It was crazy coming back here instead of being or going back to our apartment in North Carolina, but we're getting settled in, or trying to. So we're renovating the basement, but in the meantime, we're staying in my brother-in-law's old room. So we're kind of spending the day. As you can tell, it's a mixture right now of all of his stuff, plus my nephew's toys, a little bit of our stuff, and just, oh yes, and there's a bunk bed. A bunk bed is happening. It's a thing. How I got here is kind of a long story, but here's the short version. I graduated from college in 2010 and worked at a series of perfectly okay nonprofit jobs until I got freaking laid off in the spring of 2012. I'd started blogging about 3 months earlier, so when I got laid off, I was at a crossroads and I had a choice to make. I could either go try and find another job, or I could try to figure out how to make a living using the then 3-month-old website that I had just created. Spoiler alert! I decided to go for option 2. So basically we're going to be spending the day kind of cleaning this and unpacking a little bit. I don't know if we'll unpack everything, but we're trying to unpack just a little bit and see how much we can actually get done.
Old as shit.
Alright. Got this fine. Taking a break from my packing, but y'all already know. I'm about to turn this into a little off the shoulder t-shirt, the black woman. Y'all ain't ready for it. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. For the last 3 years, I've been figuring out how to do work that I love and get paid for it while living with my boyfriend turned fiance turned husband in North Carolina, where hubby has been attending grad school for what seems like forever. And then about 2 months ago, everything changed. Hubby graduated, and we made the choice to move to Columbus, Ohio to be closer to family. Much closer.
Taking a journey to a land of fire. Been thinking, turn my voice to a different style. Got a story to tell. Goodbye, farewell. Packing my bags and I'm on the run.
We got Mrs. J over here at the cabinets. There she is, meticulously going through every item. Tamara here with some chips, but she was earlier in the bathroom. And finally, Sheldon, who has been recruited to cook dinner, i.e. grilled steaks. I guess I should probably get to work instead of making this video. Coming up on Black, Married, and Hustling. Here comes the unsexy part. I've been like, yeah, we just gotta clear out the basement first, like saying it mad cash. Like, yeah, just clear out the basement first. That'll be what we do. As you can see, there is a lot of items. Wanting to take your blog, brand, or biz to the next level but need some help getting there? Check out Hustlers Homeschool, free trainings and workbooks around topics of branding, tribe building, and monetization. Disclaimer: almost, but not quite as awesome as tequila, cheesecake, or binge watching Beyonce videos. We're business people, not magicians. Our master plan, because yes, there is a plan, is to live with my in-laws for 12 to 18 months while Sheldon, my husband, and I save up for a down payment for our own house. We've been using a few $1,000s from our savings to renovate their 650 square foot basement into a living space for Sheldon and I. Long term, it will be a gift for them, an appreciation for letting us live under their roof for the next 18 months. And short term, it will be a gift for Sheldon and I, because 18 months without paying rent, it's a gift. It's a gift. And honestly, not just for Sheldon and I, but for me and my business. All right, so heading downstairs to the basement. Sheldon and I have not really been in there that in depth. Although he's been back and forth, but this is my first time going down since we've been back. So, here we go. We're gonna be doing some cleaning before we can convert this space into an apartment. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that needs to get gone. Boo Bear, what are you up to?
Breaking this block of ice.
Holy shite! That thing is freaking gigantic. Alright, so are you going to be doing this for a little while? Should I?
No, I'm going to be doing this for a couple minutes. I was just doing this until you came down here.
Oh, okay. Alright. We shall game plan. Boo Bear, let us game plan. When I first got laid off from my job, I had no idea how I was going to monetize my blog. Okay, like most people, I kind of thought, okay, build up a massive amount of website traffic somehow, and then use Google Ads to get rich. No, didn't happen like that. Thankfully, I found a group of people online who are doing something different and much more interesting to somebody like me. These folks were building niche communities around their passion and then creating related products and services to sell to said communities. So I set out to do the same. And after 3 long years of experimentation, I've come up with a signature process for making a living doing what you love. Step 1 is to figure out how you want to be of service. So it's one thing to say, oh, I want to do something I'm passionate about, but you can't stop there. You have to figure out, how can I do something that I'm passionate about that is also going to be of service to other people? So whether it's something like, yo, I'm passionate about, inspiring women to be healthier, that's easy. That's going to be of service to folks who are trying to be healthy. But if you're somebody who's like, yo, I'm passionate about running, I love it. You may think, well, how is this going to be of service to somebody else? But there are plenty of people out there who want to learn how to be better runners. So everything you're doing to become a better runner could be taught or shared with communities of other folks who are also trying to do a similar goal or trying to be better runners. So step 1, figure out how to be of service. Step 2, find the people you want to be of service to. So this is that second part. Once you figure out how doing what you love can also be of service to others, then it's time to figure out, okay, who are all these others that I'm going to be of service to? And don't just figure out who they are, but find them, gather them into a community of people who are excited about what it is that you're trying to do. In other words, build your tribe. So the first is find your serviceable passion, and the second is build your tribe. And then the third step is to make them an offer they can't refuse. And in my life, I found that this means figuring out what you love that's also of service to others, finding and building that tribe of people that you're being in service to, and then figuring out what they need in relation to what you're doing and how you can help them do that. So, like I said, if you're somebody who loves to run, you figure out, okay, I'm going to be of service to other runners. And one thing that, some folks need help with is getting started. So I'm going to create a way to help people get started. And then I'm going to offer that to them as a service that I do. And all of a sudden, you're running for a living. Now, I personally hate running, like literally. This is my face on the treadmill. Right, so it's a struggle. So I can't imagine wanting to making a living as a runner, but I know there are folks out there, and no matter what your passion is, that's one thing that I realized. You can figure out how to make a living doing what you love by understanding how it's going to be of service to others, figuring out who those others are and building a tribe of them around what you're doing, and then making them an offer they can't refuse, creating a product or a service that is going to be super helpful to those people in your community to achieve a related goal. This is the exact process that I used during the last couple years to make a living doing what I love full time. And it's hopefully the exact process I'm going to use over the next 12 to 18 months to finally break that 6-figure mark. A year from now, I hope I'll be able to say that I have a 6-figure business that was started not in my parents' garage, because this ain't San Francisco and I'm not trying to build Facebook, but I will say that it was started in my in-laws' basement. So here comes the unsexy part. I've been like, yeah, we just gotta clear out the basement first, like saying it mad cash, like yeah, just clear out the basement first. That'll be what we do. As you can see, there is a lot of items here in this basement. So we'll see if there's anything that we want to keep, but I think that for the most part, we're about to just start clearing it out. This web series is my quest to answer the question, is it possible to go from living in my in-laws' basement to having a 6-figure dream job that I'm creating basically from scratch in 18 months? I don't know, but this is my journey to find out. Thought we'd be able to get everything done today, but as you can see, that's not the case. However, look at that. We did good. We moved a whole bunch of shite. There you go. I can't believe that in hopefully a month, this is gonna be a beautiful space for us to be in. But yo, if you want it, just like anything in life, if you want it, you got to earn it. That's what we're trying to do. And I'm not gonna lie, I told my mother-in-law I'm too cute for manual labor, but ain't nobody too cute to work hard. Not if you want to get what you aiming after in this life. On the next episode of Black, Married, and Hustling, one thing that I have to do, the one task that's been on my to-do list, is the thing that I've been dreading for weeks. Are you a fierce woman with unconventional or entrepreneurial career goals? head over to blackmarriedhustling.com for a chance to connect with like-minded individuals and get access to free trainings that will help you take your blog, brand, or business to the next level.